Hey, ARESxGOD here, and it's time to talk about DanMachi, and we finally have the last episode, the conclusion and the closure for the entire storyline from this season, when with Ryuu getting much needed closure for herself, for everything that happened in the past, and something to live for and move forward. This was so beautiful. It felt so short and yet long at the same time. I don't know how exactly to put it into words. It felt like a long goodbye. I hope it's not for too long, and we're gonna get some season 2 announcements pretty soon. But this season has been amazing, and is Ryu the best girl? In my opinion, I think she is after this season. I don't know how other girls are even gonna come close to the relationship, the bond, everything that has come between Belle and Ryu. So let's get into it and talk about it. Now it picks up straight from last episode with Belle going in to fight the Juggernaut, and while Belle was fighting the Juggernaut, holding it there, I really loved they did this right now. We finally see Ryu getting some closure, some final emotional goodbye in a way to her friends and family that she lost there, seeing the Astrea family again. And even I got a bit emotional. That episode they had there with the fate of the Astrea family was so good, and I got so attached to the characters. I felt a tiny bit of the regret, the emotion, everything that Ryu went through. Feels so sad and so nice seeing them finally having this moment between them, talking about him, with Alice and the others telling her, hey, it's not time for you, you still have to go back for him, and calling her on her lies, that she was lying herself. You don't lose Belle, you've helped so many people, you still have hope, you're justice. And Ryu finally breaking down all of the walls that she has put up, all of the guilt and everything, crying, apologizing, and finally admitting or recognizing that they never blamed her, she was just blaming herself, so she had to forgive herself, not them. They always cared about her, they gave everything for her to survive, but she put so much guilt and pressure on herself. That's why she punished herself with everything. She didn't want to go on, she wanted to die, but finally understood everything that that happened there. And that was such a beautiful moment for Ryu, and I'm so glad she got to have that moment of closure for her family, the Astra family, which I hope we're gonna see them even in a flashback again. Would be so nice, and maybe even Astrea the goddess. We're gonna get to that. Now after that beautiful moment, we have her getting up. She goes to help Belle while he was fighting the Juggernaut. They team up together. We have the fight there. Ryu stabbing it, started the chanting, Belle helping, distracting and fighting with it. They with his Argonaut, they go after the shell to be able to use magic against it, but put up a very tough fight. Even with the spikes from the ground, got very wounded, especially Belle got spiked in multiple places, but he was still able to use the Argovesta skill from the ground, and they got through the shell there and blasting it. And now this was the moment, and I'm so glad that Belle was more of the supportive character in this. Even though he's the main character, he wasn't the one that dealt the final blow. He was there for Ryu. He is the hero, but this was so needed for you to be the one to do this with her luminous wind finally attacking the Juggernaut, but it dodged at the last second with Ryu. Knowing it was gonna do this, she was more than prepared, and kind of calling on the power of her friends. Even though they weren't really there, she still believed in them, that they were there for her. Even she mentioned that while she was doing all of their names, using their powers and skills a bit, and support there, getting power from them, and finally going after the Juggernaut with another luminous wind and Luvia, and the Juggernaut is finally dead, and she was the one that dealt the last blow there with the help of Belle. Of course, both of them worked together, but I'm so glad that she was the one that finally got closure and revenge for everything that happened, you know, and both of them collapsing down wounded, finally won the fight. That was so, I don't know, beautiful in the way they did it, the pacing, the timings for everything, that flashback that we had there, the vision with the Astrea family, Belle being there to support her, and Ryuu finally having her moment. I actually teared up a bit. That was so nice. And after they collapsed, before they could say their final word, we have the Xenos finding them in the last moment with Vina being there, and they used some of Marie's blood, which I knew at some point is gonna come into to help them there. Marie wasn't there, but they had some blood healing them a bit, and Belle waking up for a split second seeing Vina there, and I hope they're gonna be reunited at some point. But the Xenos had to leave because the others were coming up, all of them being reunited together, finally finding Belle and the others. And I'm so glad everything worked out. I knew it worked out, but I mean, I knew it was gonna work out, but it's still so nice and emotional finally seeing, after everything they've been through. This season has been amazing. It's without questions, at least in my opinion, the best season we have gotten so far from DanMachi in general. I like all of the other seasons also, but this one is just so good, and I cannot stress that enough. Now, after that, this was pretty much the first half of the episode. The Juggernaut is dead. We have them Ryuu waking up in the hospital with Seer and the other maid being there, taking care of her. But the first thing she was worried about, Belle, instantly, where is Easy? Okay, rushing over to him in those garments from the hospital, almost naked, worried for him. He was okay, he was a few rooms next to her. Walks in, finally sees him, she relaxes a bit, and all of them shocked, hey, what are you dressed in? And the clothes fall off, of course, cute. Embarrassing moment for her. She has had so many cute moments throughout the later half of the season over here, even the last few episodes, and this one, again, I love seeing Ryuu in a position like that, always used to her being in control, serious, stern, and things like that, and her showing vulnerability is so wholesome seeing that from her. But where I laughed my ass off, as soon as the clothes were falling, you have Lily and Hestia instantly slapping Belle so he can't see anything. They got just as a bit for hitting a patient in the hospital, but hey, that's typical DanMachi there. So yeah, Ryuu, best girl, what can I say? She looks really, really beautiful, and I love her her personality. And after that, we finally get a bit of aftermath with everything. Apparently there were 4 days down there in the deep floors, according to Uranos, which, speaking about Uranos, I kind of hoped would have had a conversation with him. I want so many answers from him, from Fels, what's gonna happen next with Evilus, that god that we got in the flashback there. I have a lot of questions also with the dungeon, with Belle's background. This season has been amazing, but again, I have a ton of questions, which I hope in season 5 we're gonna get some answers. And Belle thanking Ryuu for everything, her thanking him for everything, all of the others thanking each other, being grateful for working together, helping each other. Ryuu also with her saying that Belle saved her and it wasn't the other way around. When the others came in to thank her for saving Belle, she said, no, Belle saved me. But it's true, they saved each other, and it wasn't just one of them saving the other. And we find out that Gelwind died, so nobody's gonna come after her anymore, with Bors being the witness. Saying the Rudra family was responsible for everything. He wanted the bounty also for Gelwind. Okay, Bors, I can understand that, but he got denied instantly by Ayn. So yeah, I like you both, but hey, it is what it is. Now I hope we're gonna see more Aisha also, all of the others, everybody that worked there, Tsubaki, everything they did there. This was so fun, this entire seeing so many characters working together for a common goal, and also how much attention the other characters got compared to Bell, with them fighting a floor boss, not having Bell there with him, the situation, the dread they were Bell and Ryu there, the enemies, everything that happened. It was, I really loved this season. Now I finally have Seer visiting Ryu, saying that Mia is welcoming her still back. She's always welcome there. And after this, we have the cute moment between them, Ryu and Bell meeting in the park for sort of date and not date after they got out of the hospital. And that dress was super cute on Ryu, even Bell saying she's beautiful, it looks nice on her there. And yeah, we find out something very interesting after that while they were walking around the town, that apparently Bell's arm was not healed, it was rebuilt. So it was expensive also. I hope they're gonna expand a bit more on that, how exactly they did it, how much is it gonna cost him. Is Hestia gonna have to work even more after the knife and him getting his arm rebuilt? But I think Uranos should pay for this. I don't know how, but I blame Uranos. Pay for this, dude. And this is also when they finally have their conversation with saying everything they wanted to say, with when Ryu recognizing what Astrea did for her, when Astrea the goddess told her you should give up on justice. Astrea knew that Ryu was gonna break down if he didn't let her go through it, the revenge, the remembering everything there. And this is why I hope we're gonna see Astrea at some point into the future. Still don't know what happened to her, where she is, what she is doing, and I would love to see the reunion between Ryu and Astrea, and them thanking each other, you thanking Bell for everything, saying you're a human worthy of respect, and Bell just showing why he's the Giga Chad over here. He got the girl without even knowing it. When Ryu smiled, he said, I'm glad you are smiling. The perfect thing to say there, you are beautiful, with a smile. And it broke Ryu. She didn't know how to react. I can't look you in the eye. And she ran away, embarrassed. Again, I love seeing Ryu like that. She's so cute and screaming, talking to herself. Alice, what am I gonna do? And I love that they had Alice's voice saying, don't let him get away. So yeah, overall, such a fun, scary, amazing season that we've had from DanMachi. The character development was really good, especially for Ryu, and kind of worries me a bit about the other girls. I like a lot of the girls from DanMachi, but after this season I don't know what other girl can even come close to Ryu in terms of their bond, their relationship, their development over here. I don't know how they're gonna do it or what's going to happen, but they got their work cut out for them there. So yeah, Ryu getting her closure here, Bell getting another girl into his harem, and speaking about that, I hope Aisha is gonna join the Hestia family, and especially Ryu. What's going to happen to Ryu? Is she just gonna go back to Mia? I would love for you to join the Hestia family. Please give me that. That would be so fun. And again, hopefully we're gonna get season 5. We have so many unanswered questions, everything about Bell, his past, his grandfather, Evilus, Hermes, what he's been up to, Uranos, the dungeon. I could go on and on about the questions that we have, but I'm more than satisfied with this season. It has been just amazing. I can't wait for more. Hopefully we're gonna get an announcement pretty soon. I don't know how much material is left from what I heard. Maybe we have enough for like a core like 12 episodes. I don't know if you guys have read the source material. Let me know in the comments below how much material there is currently right now, and if we have enough for season 5, or maybe after we get more material we're hopefully gonna get a season 5. But yeah, I'm really curious what you guys thought about this episode, the ending, the conclusion that we got to this amazing season, and the season overall. What do you think about it? How does it compare for you with the other seasons, and who is the best girl and why is it Ryuu? So as always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot, and you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. And also make sure to check out the podcast, because anime you can find it everywhere. And as always, keep enjoying DanMachi and anime in general. I'll see you again in the next one. Bye bye.